In today's news, it began with uprisings in March, and now Gaddafi's death brings a complete end to his 42-year regime. Reports described scenes of joy as Libyans reacted to the news. He was killed as forces of the new regime attacked the last pocket of resistance in his hometown of Sirte. Speculation is rife as to how Gaddafi died. It's reported a U.S. drone and a French fighter jet attacked a convoy of vehicles believed to be carrying the deposed leader away from Sirte. Libyan rebel fighters then destroyed the vehicles and captured Gaddafi. Some reports say he was taken alive but died from his wounds, while others claim he was killed after being taken hostage. Muammar Gaddafi's body is expected to be buried in Misrata tonight. In a quick look at other international news, Bali prosecutors have confirmed they will charge a 14-year-old Australian boy with drugs offences, and those carry a jail term of up to 6 years behind bars. The Greek Parliament has adopted new austerity measures to satisfy its international creditors, and that's despite violent street protests. That virtually secures an $11 billion segment of its bailout and means that Greece avoids a default on its international loans. Back home, the government is welcoming news that 15% of the oil on the Rena has been pumped off. In total, 171 tons has been taken from the vessel, leaving more than 1,100 tons on board. Salvors are trying to safely increase the pump rate, which today has been at around 6 tons an hour. And there are no fresh reports of oil washed up along the coastline today. A section of Mount Maunganui Beach will be open to the public throughout the long weekend, and that is the area between the main Mount Beach and surfing spot on Tay Street. Our defence force is suspending the transfer of detainees to Afghan facilities where there are credible reports of torture. It follows a UN report that some prisoners were being abused at certain facilities operated by the Afghan government. Defence Force Chief Lieutenant General Rhys Jones says they'll review procedure to ensure that detainees aren't put at risk, but he believes our existing policies are robust. It's hoped there will be some hard data about the link between family violence and sports events in New Zealand following the Rugby World Cup. International studies suggest that there's a spike in domestic violence during large sporting events. The police and Women's Refuge have teamed up to collect information, hoping to ensure that agencies will get the right support. And police believe fake tickets may be circulating for this weekend's sold-out Rugby World Cup final. Superintendent Grant McPhee is reminding people to check the authenticity of tickets offered for below face value. He says police have reason to believe that a quantity of fake tickets may recently have arrived in the country. Well, those are the headlines from the Shine TV newsroom. Mauriora.